Sneaker family, what's going on, man? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Sneaker Dome, and this is my final episode of the series titled ChiCKS with Kicks. Before we get into this episode, man, I want to give a huge shout out to my homegirl Just Cash, to Kodak Souls, to Feast and Treats, to V Low, aka V's Kicks. I want to give a huge shout out to you all. Wonderful young ladies came through, showed up, and definitely showed the fuck out, man, with some dope sneakers. Now, final episode with Flashy Girl 1185. So without further ado, let's do it.
It's the Dome. In the Dome. It's the Sneaker Dome. With the cream, the crops. We got the ones and twos. This shit don't stop. Walk up in the building, my shit gon' pop. Never know what I got in the box. Over your 12, swag too easy. Need my own sneakers, call up, yeah.
Girl Flashy. First and foremost, before I get into this video, I just want to shout out my guy Shoe Freak for giving me the opportunity to be a part of his ChiCKS with Kicks series. He came to me probably about, I would say, last year sometime, and asked me would I like to be a part of his series, and I said, you know, why not? It was geared towards the females that are in the sneaker culture, so I thought that was really dope, and you know, it's something that's been discussed amongst a lot of women that are in the culture. So I just thought, you know, why not be a part of something that was really dope? But I wanted to get into a few of my favorite sneakers that are in my collection. It was really tough because I have so many sneakers in my collection. I've been a collector for over 20 years now, so a lot of sneakers that I have memories, you know, with them. But I especially picked out some of my personal sneakers today for you guys, to share with you guys for this video. So let's get right into it. I have about maybe, let me see, about 6 pairs that are really close to me and, you know, have little stories behind them. I promise you I'm not going to be too long and, you know, boring, dried out about each sneaker. I'm going to try to keep it short as possible. So let's get into the first one. And the first one is, of course, is one of my faves, a Jordan 1. Pretty sure all you guys are familiar with this. This is my favorite silhouette from Jordan brand. The Chicago 1s. Oh man, I don't know what to really say about these. These are crazy. The colors are just classic. These sneakers go with some of everything. You can dress them up, you can dress them down. And I actually like this particular pair. This is from, I want to say, 2013. As you can see, most Jordan 1s, they don't have the Jumpman that's on the back, unless it's a mid-top. This is considered as a mid-top as well, but this is one of the Chicago 1s that have the Jordan sign on the back. The other ones have, of course, the Nike Air on them, which are still dope because, you know, everyone is a sucker for the Nike Air. But yeah, these are definitely just one of my favorites, man. You know, I just love everything about them, man. When I finally was able to get a pair in my collection and get my hands on them, that was a no-brainer to have these as a collection piece. These are amazing. So yeah, Chicago 1s, favorite silhouette from Jordan brand, and these are a must-have. If I can buy these over and over again, at least one time a year, I would. So that's the Chicago 1s, guys. The next one would be my Cement 3s. These are, once again, this is an iconic shoe. Especially the way they did the 2018 pair. Wow, it's really, really nice. The Nike Air is which is the most important on this shoe. That was so crazy how they put this back on here. And originally I was going to spend probably over $300-400 for a pair of 88s, and when they released them last year, I was so geeked up. I actually doubled up on this pair. So These are just amazing. It's an iconic shoe. It's something that I think every collector should have, but that's just my opinion. But yeah, these are amazing though. So these are the Cement 3s. Can't go wrong. OG. As you know, I'm an OG collector, and originality and creativity is one of my things. So OG gonna be in my collection. Nike Air. Can't go wrong. One of my third choices would be it would be the Jordan 8 model. This is actually a slept-on model, I would think, from JB. I'm guessing maybe because of the straps. The straps are they're kind of weird, especially when you have on jeans or sweatpants. They probably look better with joggers, but yeah, these are definitely one of my my favorite models of Jordans. They actually introduced me into the sneaker game, which those were the Aqua 8s. I don't have those on hand right now because I'm kind of in between and moving things from house to house, so I had to bring my Valentine's 8s just to show you, just to put in the video for you guys. But yeah, the Aqua 8s, those were the first pair of Jordans I ever owned. That was the first pair of J's my mom bought me in. I was super geeked going back to school. And man, those sneakers just, ever since then, I have had a crazy passion for sneakers. I want to say the first time those released were in 1993. So yeah, you know, when I first got those, I had a love for kicks, and these were the ones that really introduced me into the game. So, you know, Jordan 8s, iconic sneaker as well to me. It's something that I must have, like, of each color, whether it's a 3P, whether it's an aqua, a white aqua, which I heard they're supposed to re-release those later on this year, which will be really dope. So, yeah, the Jordan 8, these are the Valentine 8s, but like I said, the Aqua 8s are my favorite. But I just wanted to bring these as a model for you guys so you guys can see them. Next, I want to get into a sneaker that was released, I want to say last year. Iconic Air Force One. These are by my guy Nigel. These are really, really sweet. These are very personal to me because I actually was able to design a shoe. Nike gave you the options to ID the Air Force One, which, you know, they give you option on any Huarache, Air Max, or however. But yeah, they gave me an option to ID these, and the materials that they let you use for these, oh my god, it was crazy. So when I was able to put this shoe together, you know, I was hoping that the shoe would come out really dope. You know, I was putting it together online. I'm like, oh, I hope this shoe is not too loud, it's not too bright. And when I got the shoe, I was so amazed by the materials. Like, oh my god, like, these are some of the best IDs that I have seen. Just, if you look at the back of this, they're kind of like that velour type. And you have like this leather tongue with the gold laces. Then this gold right here, it's not cheesy. It's like a real nice slick gold. These are just dope overall. So these, of course, will be one of my favorite sneakers in my collection for a very long time because, like I said, although these were a Nigel drop, I was able to design them. So I mean, this is something that I definitely hold close. I hold these a little bit closer than the 8s, but yeah. So these are my Nigels. The next shoe is an iconic shoe as well. Everyone's familiar with the Concord 11s. Like, come on. No brainer once again. Classic shoe. The Concord is, what more can I say? It's just something that every collector should have. It's a beautiful shoe. I mean, the quality on the 2018 pair, sweet. And also the fact that they gave grade school the thicker laces. Usually they give us the real thin, stringy type laces, but these are actually like the men's, which is really dope. And I'm glad they finally decided to show Graceful some love with that, because those thin laces, they kind of didn't last too long. So yeah, the Concord 11s, the icy bottom. Then they got the 45 on the back instead of the 23. So that's what makes these extra dope. Yeah, so it's not too much to say about these. Everyone knows the story behind these. I'm just glad to have these in my collection again as a double up. And yeah, the Concord 11s. Next shoe and the last shoe will be my Wing 12s. These are special to me because I have been trying to get the playoffs in my size, but they're a little pricey. So one day, I was just browsing online and I happened to find these for a really great price, and I had to get them. Especially since I don't have the playoffs. The Wing 12s. These are just, they're just fire. Everything, the quality, the leather is so slick. These are simple as well. So these are definitely special because I want to say, for this particular sample, it says there's 12,001 made out of 12,003. So, show you guys some so you can see it. So that's why these are special, because these are a sample, and I know there's only 3 pairs of this particular one made. So that makes me feel really good that I have a shoe that there's only 3 made instead of maybe 50,000 or however it's being made. But yeah, these are sweet. They're in place of the playoffs until they retro the playoff 12s again, the OGs. That's what I'm waiting for, Jordan Brand. If you happen to see this video or however, yeah, please re-retro those if you can. But yeah, the Wing 12s, sweet. I like the gold hints all through the sneaker. They just clean. Alright guys, so those are some of my favorite sneakers in my collection. I'm glad I was able to share them with you guys. Yeah, like I said, it was tough, but we got through it. So I want to get into how is it being a female in the sneaker game. To answer that, it can be pretty challenging being a female collector in a male dominant game, because for so long, women were overlooked because it's a male game, and they think because you're a woman you can't have heat, and since I've been collecting, and some other women that I know that collect, I have seen some of them have better collections than men, and I don't know why we get overlooked. I think this is something that we're always considered as an underdog because they don't expect women to, know the history behind sneakers or different things of that nature. But we actually know a lot, of history behind the sneakers and, what comes with that. So the one thing I want to see is brands open up more to, to females of all different sizes and shapes and ethnic backgrounds. That's really, really big. And, as I can see, from 2018, the end of 2018, going into the current 2019, I have seen brands, becoming more diverse, which is really, really important. And yeah, I just want to see, more of that, and women coming together, collaborating. Women come together, that's a force. We can create some magical things. And that's my my outlook on the females in the game. Like I said, I have met some amazing collectors, and I would love to sit down and talk to a lot more women that is in the sneaker culture, and get their feedback about how is it being a female in the sneaker in the sneaker game. I enjoy it. I've been doing it for over 20 years, and I plan to keep on going, and maybe trying to have a voice for some women that maybe don't have a voice, or do have a voice. And like I said, we collaborate and just make good things happen. So guys, that is it. I just wanted to share my thoughts and how I felt, and show you a little bit what's inside my world. So guys, once again, I want to Shout out my guy Shoe Freak, and I appreciate you bringing me in this video. And guys, I appreciate all the love. If you want to come follow me, you can follow me at Flashy Girl 1185. That's Flashy FLASHYGRL. That's without the I. 1185. Follow me on Instagram. Show some love. I'll show some love back. You can contact me, DM, however, whatever. But guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for your time, and I appreciate you for watching. Peace.
We don't wait in line no more. My culture greedy. But if time that shit, but the culture needs me. Yeah. The dome nigga, link in the bio weekly. We own nigga, hit a song nigga, you know song nigga. Exclusive shit from the dome nigga.